Hey guys, I'm your girl Jenny Beauty Reviews and welcome to my channel. In today's video I wanted to talk about something super serious and also like do makeup, because that's something that always helps me get over what I'm going through and at least understand like more about in depth of what is going on. So that's just a little outlet that I personally like to take, the route of doing makeup and skincare and like reviewing stuff so that I can get my issues off my chest and kind of vent. So I already did my eyebrows and I was going to do primer, but my phone stopped recording, so I'm going to do some primer. The brow product I have on is the one from Pixie by Petra. This is the Natural Brow Duo. It has the brow pencil on one side and then on the other side is a brow gel, and I just used the pencil. The shade I have is Deep Brunette. So Deep Brunette is the shade, and I already have my eyebrows. Later on I will use the brow gel. So I'm going into the It's So Soft face primer, and this is from Jason Wu. I found this in Target, and I'm gonna put this on my face. I already did moisturizer and skincare this morning, so I will go ahead and just do some primer for right now. This looks to be a little tinted, like it has some color to it, but once you apply it, it's literally blends into your skin, so it's not much of a tint. So yeah, I just like to apply some on like the top, bottom, and both cheeks so that I can go ahead and blend it in my face. This really helps to almost blur the skin and keep your skin so smooth, and I want to think that it like makes it like a smooth canvas, if that makes sense. But I want to talk to you guys about what happened to me and my job. I don't want to go too much in detail, but it's because it's so disrespectful and I don't want to trigger anyone or trigger myself, because I've cried all day basically just thinking about this, because it's so uncalled for anyone to be bullied. I was attacked verbally with many different names. He called me out of my name. He said to my face things about my kids, things about my husband. He was very disgusting with his words, and I'm just gonna say the word disgusting because he told me so many things that were so disgusting that I just don't want to repeat for anyone out there. And I do not condone that language or being intimidated by a guy, no matter how old he is. He could be older than me or younger than me. In this case, he is younger than me, and supposedly he has a few children. And it's like, I'm not even saying nothing bad. I'm just saying that somebody who has children, who brought children into this world, baby girls, baby boys, so innocent, so beautiful, but the daddy has a mouth that he has. He carries such hatred, and he doesn't even know me like that. For him to be calling me out of my name and to be saying the things that he said to me, to be a father, to be a mother, to be a human, why would you say that to someone else? And that kind of worries me, because I'm the cool, calm, and collected one. I did argue back with him because I wanted him to shut up. I wanted him to shut up, and I told him, after he told me that he was going to bring in some of his bees, his girls, baby moms, or whoever, cousins, whoever he wanted to say that I was talking about him and that for them to come to the store, he said that he was going to get them to come to the store to... I let that go. I let that slide because I'm a grown-ass woman, okay? Now, when you mention my kids, when you mention my husband, when you mention our character, or when you disrespect me to my face about something so disgusting, as he told me I was so worried about him that I should be and I'm not saying those words. But if you could read my lips, you know what I say, and I am not saying that on this. And I think I'm going to blurt that out right here. He told me, I'm not even going to say it. So the thing what happened is the store has been so disgusting, so dirty, so dirty. Gonna go in with foundation. I'm gonna use this one from Too Faced. I'm gonna shake it because I haven't used it in a while. Yesterday was Saturday. I was off, so I don't know who was doing what, but the store was a mess, especially where I was supposed to be on my register 3. It was a complete mess. There was no bags. Everything was a mess. They did not take the trash. They did not pick up the trash. They did not sweep. They did not do any boxes. They did not care about this store. I walked in at 9:30, and mind you, I don't come in early on Sundays because I normally have the 4:30 to close shift, but for some reason the new manager wanted me to come in at 9:30 to whatever time. Like, they didn't even have it specifically. And so fine, I came in at 9:30 to see that the manager was in the office, and the other employee who I'm talking about was in there too. This is from Ioni Cosmetics. You can find this on Dollar Tree and at 99-cent store. The shade foundation I have is in the shade Porcelain, and this is the full coverage fresh glow foundation. It's the Do You from Too Faced. I haven't used that for a while, so I'm gonna try it again today because I really like it and it's perfect. So the whole thing is a customer was complaining and expressing to me how the store looked in her opinion. To make a long story short, I told her I am sorry, I apologize. I'm just coming into work. I was off yesterday, so I don't know who was here on the previous days. But once I'm like doing my job and stuff, I try to clean up and do a lot of things that a lot of the employees here don't share responsibilities. But I wasn't loud about that. I was just telling her in a low voice, like very nice and respectful. Like, I never tried to disrespect anyone. Like, I was just talking to her like that because she was asking me and she was very concerned about the store. So out of the woodwork, aka the office, comes this guy, right? And he's yelling, "You fat B, why you be talking so much S? You don't do nothing around the store. You are effing W." There's no clean version to a curse word, y'all. But anyways, I tried. And at first, I wasn't sure if he was talking to me until I like looked at him and I was like, "Who are you talking to?" And then he was like, "I'm talking to you, you fat B." And I was like, "No, you're not talking to me like that because I'm a woman. You don't talk to women like that." He went off. He went off so much with his mouth. He didn't want to shut up. He was telling me that he was going to bring his baby mom or the cousin. It was a group of girls. He was going to get them to come to the store to fight me. Not only that he said he were going to get them to fight me, but they were going to whoop my ass. And I said, there's no way on this planet that I'll ever let myself for anyone to touch me. So don't disrespect me. I'm not saying that I'm going to be fighting someone, and I'm not disrespecting you. Don't call me out of my name, because he was calling me out my name the whole time. Once he mentioned my kids, he mentioned my husband, that's when I was like, no. Go ahead and bring whoever you want to bring up here. I ain't scared of nobody, and I ain't scared of you. He's like, shut up before I hit you in your mouth. I said, you're not going to touch me. Go ahead and bring one of your girls that you want to bring. Bring them over here and see what's up. Then that's when we will see what's up. You're just talking shit right out your ass, I told him. I said, don't with me. You don't know me like that. I'm a very nice until you fuck with me. Don't be talking shit to me because you don't know me like that, and you don't fucking do shit around here. How long have you been here? About two weeks? And look at this place. And you've been here, what? What? The manager was still in the office. He didn't say nothing. He didn't tell him to stop talking. He didn't tell us to separate. He didn't tell him to go in the office. He didn't tell me nothing. He just stayed in the office until the customers came up to me and they were apologizing to me, saying, who's talking like that? What's going on? And I'm like, it's him. He's talking to me like that. I'm not gonna stay here and be quiet, especially he's calling me all these names. And they're like, no, we don't blame you. And there was 3 customers that were on my side and they wanted to see the manager. And I'm like, if you knock on the door, the manager's right there. That's when the manager was like, oh, they're both the fault, they're both the blame. I just want to tell you guys that bullying is not okay, and you should not ever accept anybody talking down to you, talking at you, or if they seem like they're talking with you but with a certain specific tone. This can't be okay. It's not okay. And all this was being said, and still nobody had came to even be on my side except for a few of the customers who knew me. And I am just so happy that they were able to witness this. I'm just mad at myself that I didn't get their name and number to have the proof of them being able to speak on my behalf. But like I said, the manager just told us to clock out and go home. So I didn't get my hours for today is Sunday. So he just told me to come back tomorrow. So he's not even mad or nothing. He just wanted us to go home because supposedly we were arguing in front of the customers. But he didn't say nothing until the 2 customers that were going to speak on my behalf knocked on the door. And then he told us to go home. So if they wouldn't have knocked on the door to involve themselves to say that they were on my side and that they were going to vouch for me, he wouldn't have came out. And I bet that guy would have gotten his girls or whoever he was going to call. I bet they would have came. I bet the whole situation would have escalated. If there was not a single person in the store but us, it would have escalated. I kept myself calm. I told myself, this is not high school. This person wants to disrespect you. Just don't say nothing, Jennifer. I told myself, I'm like, Jennifer, don't say nothing else. He's called you out of your name. He mentioned your kids. He mentioned your husband. He said something very disgusting, in which I'm not going to say. From Too Faced, I haven't used this, but I have swatched it. I'm going to use a few shades. Something very simple. The packaging is absolutely adorable. I love the butterflies. Perfect for this time. I'm seeing the color scheme here, and they're very, very beautiful. There's some shimmers, some mattes. There's a nice mirror. This is a more smaller palette than I am used to, but I do really like it. I'm gonna do the shade right here in the crease. Let's grab a small brush. I'm going to use this one from Hank & Henry. I'm going to get into that shade. I'm not sure. Okay, I see the shades on the back. So, I think it's called Queen of Everything. Or it could be Hearts A Flutter. Hearts A Flutter or Queen of Everything. I think it's Hearts A Flutter is this one right here. I apologize, I'm not too sure. And I honestly told myself I was going to make this video and speak positive and talk a little bit about bullying. But I just basically told you guys about what happened without going into too much detail. And I just want to say that bullying is not okay, no matter where it's coming from. It could be someone younger than you, someone older than you. It could be a different sex from you. It could be the same sex. What I'm saying is, it's not okay. And if anybody talks to you like that or think they can talk to you like that, you need to know that it's not okay, and you need to either defend yourself or get some help. Okay? Whether you're in school, you're in a job, you're out and about, at the store, wherever you are, and something happens like that, just to always be careful. You never know what someone's going through. And at the moment, right now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just walked away. I could have just went to the restroom. There's many things I could have done. I could have just been quiet myself and let him just talk. my pride. My pride and the fact that he talked about my kids is what got me up to here. When he mentioned my kids, because so as soon as he said that to my face, I was like, this is not okay. I need to defend myself. And I never disrespected him. I never called him out of his name. And he did call me out of my name, and he did threaten me. He said he was going to hit me himself, and he was going to get a group of girls, his baby moms, to come get me and to fight me and to beat me up. And I was like, ain't nobody's going to touch me. He was like, yeah, I know that you're too fat. No one's going to beat you up, but I got somebody who's going to come and whoop your ass. And I said, go ahead and think that. You and your brain, that's okay, think that. But ain't nobody going to come touch me, because I will not let myself. I feel sorry for you, and I will pray for you. Lord Jesus, and I said, Lord Jesus, please, please show him the correct way. He had the nerve to say that I work at Dollar Tree, and he was laughing at me. I was like, okay, so where are you? You worked here. You got your first week of paycheck, right? I was like, you got your first paycheck, and still you haven't bought in a uniform for Dollar Tree, and their shirts in Walmart, they're like $8 or $6, right? You couldn't buy yourself a shirt. With me, the fatso. I call myself a fatso. I don't care. I say, you're with the rest of us, with these fatsos over here. With me, the fatso. Call me fat. I don't care, but you're not talking shit about my kids. You're not talking about my husband. He had the nerve to say, call your husband and tell him to come over here so I can beat his ass. I said, my husband's too much of a man to come over here to fight a little punk like you. My husband doesn't need to do that. He's a grown-ass man. And if you were respectful, you wouldn't be talking with your mouth that you have. I want to tell you guys that this palette smells delicious. It smells so delicious. I want to use this shimmer all over the lid, like all over, because it's just so pretty. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous glitter. Now this palette was a little bit expensive, but I treated myself. I got money from the taxes, and I went into Ulta and I got it. And I'm really, really happy. I haven't used it until now. I have swatched it, but I'm really happy that I got this. And then I'm using it today. That is so pretty. That's so pretty. I'm going to use this deeper tone right here for my outer V. Just a little bit. When I was told to clock out and go home, he was told to clock out and go home. He left before I did. I had to call my husband. He didn't answer me right away. I ended up texting my daughter. She has Instagram, so we normally would like face chat on Instagram when I'm like at work or something, and I was calling her and she didn't answer me, so she nor my husband, none of them answered me. And at the moment I was crying so much because he was threatening me, and I just felt so alone. And when he left, I felt like he was gonna come back with his friends or with his girls, his baby moms or somebody, and they were like gonna follow me or something. So I just like started crying. I felt so alone, and I'm gonna put a little bit more of that shade up here. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to concealer. No, I need, yeah, I have the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer in the shade 180W from Rare Beauty. This is how it looks. I'm sure you guys know already. I got this in Sephora. I shook it up a little bit. I haven't used it in some time. It does have a different applicator, but I really like it. It's super wet and creamy. I honestly, when I was going to make this video, I didn't know how I wanted it to come out, because I didn't want to give full details with bad language and stuff, because I just don't talk like that. But when I'm heated, it's like it all comes out, you know what I mean? Because you guys, if you guys really know me, like, you guys know I don't talk like that, and I'm a very upbeat and happy person. So for that to be something that came out of me was so provoked and so uncalled for, that I just really wanted him to shut up. When he told me he was gonna get those girls to come beat my ass, I told him to go ahead and call them up to tell. I was like, go ahead and call up those girls and tell them to come in here and where they at, because I'm standing right here and I don't see nobody because I'm standing right here. And I told him just like that, and he shut it up. He was the only one yapping and yapping and yapping. I stopped. I said what I wanted to say. I never called him out of his name. All I said was he could help with the responsibilities around the store. If he was so-called cashier, if he worked for Dollar Tree, at least pretend once in a while, like, pick up something and act like you're doing something, and not just be on your phone, you know? Because the ones who are actually here to work, I'm busting my ass. Like, we're busting our asses over here, and only for you to, like, be on the clock and just get money just because, what? You're not even that cute. You're not even that cute. And I'm so sorry to break it to you, but you're not that cute. Like, who are you? Done. I'm done. I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna put in some applications in another places, and I'm gonna see what comes out for me. I'm gonna use the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara in the shade Black from Rare Beauty. I'm gonna do some mascara. Again, this video is gonna be long. I've been doing very long videos, so excuse me. I just didn't know how I wanted to do this video because I've cried so much, and right now I'm not even crying. My head hurts, it's pounding. I need water, actually. My head's been pounding. My mascara fell on the floor. One second, my mascara fell on the floor. Got it. With this palette, I think it's a really nice splurge item if you have like extra cash and you want something from Too Faced. This is something nice. The shades that I use are really pretty. I like the glittery shade. If you want it to pop a little more, you can go ahead and spray the brush with some setting spray, and it will pop a little more. I just don't want to. I'm not feeling all that jazzy or shimmery today. I just want to do some makeup just to try out these things and use them and get some things off my chest. So if I'm not that excited for it, I apologize. I'm very grateful for everything I have. I paid for all these items myself. It's just, you know, I'm just like fed up, and I just wanted to share and vent. I mean well, guys. I just want to be in a happy place. Mascara is looking really pretty. I do want to use falsies. I think I'm going to use these ones from Ayani. I just want to put some eyelashes. I think I feel more put together with eyelashes. And to be honest, I really want to feel, I just want to feel beautiful, you know? And that's something that I strive on, positivity, and I always want to be upbeat and just show you guys that it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to go through things, but it's not okay to be bullied, and don't stand for that. Don't allow that in your life, and don't let, if you see anyone being bullied, try your best to like get them out of the situation if you can, or just be a friend to them. Extend your hand, extend that olive branch, because you never know what someone's going through. There's been too many people losing their lives over bullying, and It's just not fair. I've worked a lot on myself, and honestly, I've been through so much bullying that honestly I don't pay attention to those names of being fat, being nasty, being whatever people want to say that think that they can hurt my feelings. Sorry to break it to you, it doesn't. The only thing that will absolutely piss me off and get under my skin is when you mention my innocent kids. When you mention my kids, my family, my husband, or speaking to the fact of my character, or thinking that you know about me and my character, that's where I draw the line. I'm just putting lash glue. This lash glue is from Shop Miss A. It's the AOA Super Strip Lash Adhesive. And I'm using my Ioni lashes. Wonderful combination. I don't want to recommend the Ioni Lash Glue Adhesive. I thought it was good for the pink packaging. Now when you get the other color packaging, I think the formula for the other ones are different. So if you find the Ioni glue in the pink packaging, that one is good, in my opinion. My humble, honest opinion. As this dries, I do want to do some winged liner. I did one wing, and I'm using the Appeal Cosmetics liquid liner to do the wings, and I did it on one side already. Now I'm going to do the other side as my lash glue is drying on the lashes. I want it to get nice and tacky so that I can apply. This one right here is not my favorite, but it is super black, and I'm using it because I wanted to use it up and work on products from that I have in my collection and just use them up as much as I can. Is that one bigger than this one? I don't know. Does that look weird? This one ends up being a different shape. Like it ends up going down, and this one ends up going up. The only thing that worried about me when I was at work is just the fact that there was nobody on my side. There was a few customers that could vouch for me and be on the side if I needed them, but to be there with me, I didn't have nobody, and that's very dangerous when you're working at a place by yourself where there's more men than women. I stand my own ground, and I don't let people push me over. I am very nice and stuff like that. Like, I like to get a lot of things done. I'm very productive in the sense that I don't like to just sit around and text. Like, there is times where I look at my phone, I glance at my phone, call someone on my phone, but I'm not there spending time and time just on the phone, just not doing anything. No, I just can't do it. But do I look at my phone? Yeah. Do I text? Yeah. Do I look at Instagram? Yeah. Who's not going to use your phone? Like, people use their phone. Just there's a certain extent that you can use your phone that is appropriate for the work. I'm going to use some bronzer. Actually, my lashes before I forget. This one is tacky. The baby is so tacky. Let's see, is this the left or the right? I think this is the left. Yeah. Yep, it's ready to be stuck. And boom, it sticks on really nicely. Let me get the other one. And I want to say to you, the ones who are very supportive of me and my channel, and just talk to me on a daily basis, who write to me on Instagram, you guys, I love you. I really appreciate you for spending the time to look at my post and to respond and actually show some love and support to me, you guys. I love that, and I appreciate you guys so very much. I honestly don't have my car fixed. That's something that I haven't talked to you guys about. This lash glue will this lash glue will dry, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to set the face a little bit with, wait, did I even do concealer? No. Yeah, right? Yeah. Let me do some powder. I got this one. It's the Westman Ulterior. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. This is the brand in Sephora. I got this in my Vox box. That video is going to come after this. I'm just unboxing the Vox box and trying on the stick foundation with this setting powder. So I'm trying this out for the second time. And for my first, you're just going to have to see how I like it from the first video when I tried it initially. This is my second time trying it. And it's really fine so far. I do like it. I haven't tried it for a long period of time. Excuse me, my voice. I had it on for about 2.5 hours. I went out, I did some errands, came home, took a shower, took off my makeup, and then that was that. And I completely forgot to check on it, so it was my fault. I didn't like update anyone with my thoughts and opinions on it, but honestly, I was just so tired and going through a lot, so I just didn't think to remember to do it. So I did some setting powder. I'm gonna do some bronzing. I got the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and this is a contour palette, you guys. The ones who's been following me for a little while, I tend not to contour, but I do bronze for what I can do. So I'm gonna use the medium contour. Looks like that, and I just briefly do a little bit, like a little here and there. This palette is more on the cool side, like it's cool tone, which I don't mind. I used to always love using this palette. I kind of forgot about it just a little bit, but I brought it now to, yeah, you see it's more on a cool tone. I don't know, this video is all over the place. I apologize. For my lips, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Lovely, and it looks like this. It's very pretty, and I'm going to swatch it so you guys can see how it looks. It's on the mauve side. I think these do dry down matte. I'm not sure. So let's just go ahead and apply some. My lips are so dry. It's hard to apply it because my lips have little cracks. It hurts. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video, you guys. I think it's just been over the place. Super hot mess, and ooh, Lord, give me the strength. Yeah, look. My lips are so dry and cracked. Over this liquid lipsticks, I'm going to use the cream. I'm going to use the Lemonade Lip Gloss by Dominique Cosmetics. I received this in a BoxyCharm a couple years ago. Maybe last year, 2 years, I don't know. But I've had several backups of these. So I'm going to shake it a little bit just to see. Just to help it move along because I haven't used this in a while. I've had several of these throughout the year and products since last year, and I honestly really do enjoy it. It smells super good, and it's called the Lemonade Lip Gloss. I'm going to do some brow gel from the Pixie by Petra. Let me do some. I want to grab this peachy tone right here and put it on the waterline. And that's that, you guys. I'm gonna use a dewy setting mist from Anastasia. I don't love the spritzer on this. It feels like it was being like spitting. It smells good, but I don't like the spritz on this. I don't like that for that reason, but I think it smells good. And the packaging is super cute. It's not, you see how it's like super sparkly on the packaging? The liquid on the inside is not sparkly. It does give you a dewy finish, so that's nice. I like it for that reason. I just don't like the spritz on it. And that's the end of this video. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And I'll see you in the next video. Please give this a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here, and leave me a sweet comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Love you.